Listen for the really loud fanboys in the background. So here's some Black Ops 1, in case you were looking for Black Ops 4. Which game was you looking for? It's like, no, you gotta celebrate that they made multiple Black Opses. Yeah, guys, we made them. Well, yeah, we made games before, in case you forgot. Boom, reload. Gotta put that in the montage. He reloaded the PDW. Montage worthy. This is multiplayer. Starts right off with multiplayer and the abilities. Nothing to do with the storyline. I thought that was interesting. Because this is kind of what they wanted you to take away from that game, was the introduction of specific character abilities, which was kind of a teaser. By now you've already seen it, so that is, yeah. In my opinion, that was a teaser.
Listen, we want to start where it matters the most. With you.
Yeah.
Our players.
What?
Black Ops.
No one gave a fuck. They cheer for every little thing. He mentions the goddamn players for once. They're like, meh, I've heard better. What a bunch of assholes. I'd be like, yeah, fucking players, we matter, not you, cocksucker. Something like that would have been appropriate.
Now that trust has allowed us to take
Ain't nobody trust Trearch.
a lot of risks.
They suck.
over the
They be
years.
fucking the
And that
zombies up
support
hard.
has allowed
We've
us
already
to
seen
grow
this
Black
filler
Ops in some new
gameplay.
ways.
God damn it, you're just
And you
reusing
come with
footage.
us
You
on
lazy
this
bastards only
crazy
prepared
and
no
insanely
background
fun
footage.
and sometimes
It was like, just use the
mind-bending
trailers
ride.
again. Fuck. This is exactly what I hope Battlefield 5 reveal doesn't do, is just waste my fucking
introduce
time.
you
I
to
don't give a
twisted
fuck about
stories
your
and
cock. Dude,
unforgettable
rub your own cock
characters.
at the end of the
You
broadcast.
played, and we
Cocksucker.
take nothing for granted.
Nothing.
And we rethink everything about how we make games.
How to make money out of your games.
Which leads us to today. Played the hell out of Black Ops series.
Alright, whatever the shitty games are called. Fuck it.
We're inspired by
we're
your
nerds.
passion for playing our games.
Fucking nerds.
All about Black Ops 4 multiplayer, which is set in a narrative world between Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3. We're
Interesting
just going to
time
show
choice.
it to you.
So they pulled the Titanfall 2 and brought in the grappling hooks. That's something. Titanfall 2 figured that out. Oh, and then my big shout out to the homie John Connor on the soundtrack opposed to Eminem. That was dope. Glad to see John Connor on the move. This is where John Connor's album's been. It's been used for Call of Duty.
Every shot counts.
Annihilator back. No, so I think it's cool that they're bringing back the Annihilator character and the Ruin. I think that's just cool. These maps look like the same exact shit. That right there, that regenning thing, that's going to be an interesting one. That right there is either going to be dope, and I'm going to love it, or it's just going to be gimmicky. I'm really not sure. I'm hoping it's dope and really changes the way you can play the game. You can play more passive and always have full health, and healing yourself in the middle of gunfights because you don't want to be. I don't really see how. You know what? I don't know. There's just a lot of room for that. It'll be interesting to see the way that comes out. It is weird to see no campaign and then just the multiplayer being shown off. Barbed wire being destroyed right there to use it at the entrance of the hard point.
Eat this.
Trying to make the game more like Battlefield or Rainbow Six Siege, it feels like. And then they got the grappling hook from Titanfall 2. So what else? They got a dog. Right there's a dog. So shout out if you're, I know, if you're doing the board game at home, you can check dog off your list.
Can you thrust jump?
Interesting.
Can you wall run?
I'm glad they cleared this up though. This was really smart.
Can you confirm we are 100% boots on the ground?
It is interesting that they went full boots to the ground though, another year after year, so I will be very interested to see if that matters or not.
You love the... And you can still keep your gun up while doing many of the other things in the game, like throwing grenades and using equipment, activating score streaks, and mantling. And what's better than doing all of those things?
Sounds
while
overpowered.
still being able
There's
to
supposed to be a
fire your
tactical
gun? And it's
penalty you
doing
pay
this
for
while
using an
firing.
ability. To always have your
Ruin
gun up
returns.
removes it. It makes you more like,
And this time he brought his
what you'd
special
expect
issue
from Titanfall.
equipment, the grapple gun, that only he can
well, that's the
equip in
point of a
creative
left
class.
bumper. Like
So Ruin is a
you cock it
specialist
back
with
and
those
you're going to get an
unique ability to
advantage if you
close
can
the
survive the
gaps and
throw
get
and
the
not get
enemy
caught with your
faster.
pants.
And the combos that you can
Makes
pull
no
off when you
fucking
grapple
sense.
with
That's
the
why I
grab
said they're just
slam
giving
have
up.
been
They don't
making
know what the
the
fuck they're
highlight reel
doing no
inside
more.
the studio. And we can't wait to see just what you
That just
do
looks
with this.
overpowered.
So specialists
All the
back,
tryhards are
both
just going to be
new
jumping around,
and
sliding
some
around,
familiar,
throwing shit
but
while
totally
shooting you, and
reimagined.
it's just going to
Because
be
each
annoying as
specialist
fuck, and you're going to be
brings
getting
special
wrecked by the
issue equipment
tryhards. That's how
that
I see it
delivers unique
unfolding.
capabilities to your team to reinforce the tactical
People are going to be
gameplay
fucking
without
quick-scoping
slowing down
while...
the player.
They're going to be
And you'll hear
quick-scoping
about
while
many of
ziplining.
them
It's going to be
throughout the
annoying.
discussion.
They're going to be hitting
Yourself if you
YY
thought
no
that
fakies
they
while
were the main
ziplining. It's going to be
characters in this
annoying
show.
as fuck, man.
That's right. However, with Black Ops 4, we've made more improvements to gun systems than literally
This is
entirety of
interesting
Black
to see
Ops 1, 2,
how
and 3
good the
combined.
gun mechanics are.
This
If it's
just
better than
shows
Call
how
of
serious
Duty,
we are
but not
about
as good as
weapon systems
Battlefield
in Trearch.
3, or is
We've
it better than
designed each
Rainbow
weapon
Six
as though it's a
Siege
character
level,
in and of
which would be
itself,
questionable, because
which
Rainbow's
means that
kind of
we
like in
pay
that middle
attention
tier,
to
where I think
every
the weapons
single
are
detail.
okay, but not great.
Hot barrels
I
are
think
gonna
Battlefield
smoke.
3, every time you get on
Muzzle flashes are
BF3,
gonna burst and
woo,
light up the
the
room.
guns just, the
Bullet
recoil patterns
impacts are
on them is
massive.
beautiful.
They connect the
It's the
player
way
with
it
the
should
game
be.
world around them. Bullets will actually deplete as you expend the magazine, but that's just the start. This is a small example of the details that we pay attention to.
Bullets always
to our
deplete when you
weapons.
shoot. It's not
On the
rocket
design
science.
front, Black Ops 4 is going to break with tradition by giving each weapon its own set of attachments. Now, in the past,
More
attachments
customizations
were
hide
shared
in loot
across weapon
boxes.
classes.
Watch.
But this is important to us. You're going to see here the Titan LMG laying down some heavy suppression fire. That suppressive effect is only capable through its operator mod. It's
Battlefield
gonna
3 came up with this
distort and
forever
disorient
ago.
The enemy on the other side of it. To use a true predictive recoil pattern system.
What does that even mean?
This allows you to constantly make micro adjustments while aiming and shooting. This means that the gameplay of each weapon
should
is
be
learnable.
good.
There's a
That
path
shouldn't
to
be a
mastery
negative.
that is
That should be a
rewarding
very
for
good
new players
positive.
and veterans alike. This
We'll
is by
see.
far our biggest investment in the weapons platform.
Everything
and
with
combat
anything
systems
these
that we've
assholes
made
say is always
to give you the
taken with
most
a master.
rewarding and visceral experience.
Always.
Is no longer automatic.
Boom!
Now players manually
shoot that
trigger
shit
the
up
healing
live on the
process with
battlefield.
a dedicated button. And
Blah!
that becomes as central to your gameplay loop as reloading the weapon.
That's gonna
after
be
a
interesting.
firefight. And we like this
It's
change
either gonna be
because
good or
it's
bad,
a
I don't
tactical
know.
Decision point
I am
that simply
so
didn't exist
unsure.
before. And these changes create a more tactical
Same clip
pace to
again.
the
They're
game,
like,
where
they
instead
came
of
with
simply
like
losing
no
to
footage
the
ready
person
at
who
all.
shoots first, you can actually
Like
survive
no
the
B
gunfight
footage.
with
None.
smart
They're
maneuvering.
looping the same
And
shit
this
over
means
and
you
over
spend
again.
more time in the
Damn,
part, which is
Activision
the
put the
combat.
constraints on
So
them.
aggressive play, he can actually restore and give bonus health to players for a limited time. And
Has a
Crash
dock
is just
from
more
Rainbow
than a
Six
medic.
Siege.
He also distributes Assault Pack, which resupplies team, and no doubt the
That's
folks at home
Battlefield
are already
4
breaking down that MP trailer,
and Battlefield
they've already figured
just
out
in
what this
general.
one's like. She has a TAC deploy, and this is a team-wide spawn beacon that allows Seraph to
Spawn
command
beacon?
defensive
Now that's
control
definitely
over that flow of
Battlefield.
combat for a period of time. So we've combined the best designs in how level spawning and flow control work
They
together
took some notes from
to influence
Battlefield.
the
They must have
gameplay
been
loop,
studying
and then
DICE
we
and how the
place
fuck to make
those
games
tools
properly. You
not
gotta
in
affect
our
the way the
hands,
battle
but into
plays
the
out.
hands of you
So
through the
it could be a
specialists.
good thing. I don't know. These are all the right things to say
And the
that they're
story of Black
focusing
Ops
on
4 is
map
not
flow.
one of a single
For our competitive community, and that is the return of League play.
All the tryhards. They are all excited.
League play is a fan favorite.
he don't give
and we
no
combine the
fucks.
very best parts of it.
Now we're delivering more narrative and character depth in multiplayer than ever before.
'Cause you got
And
the
we're also going
story.
to give new and returning
I'm not sure
together.
how to feel about
And
this
we
yet.
couldn't be more thrilled to reveal the details with those of you
If the
here in
characters are
attendance
funny, I'll
the
be
many
fine.
fans tuning
If they
in
suck,
worldwide.
they suck. It's gonna be that simple.
And when we say anything, we mean anything. You know, stuff like giant robots, mythical
You know,
staffs,
half the shit people the
interdimensional
community
time
didn't
travel.
like. We got zombies and medieval Rome. I don't know. It feels a little weird, but I don't know. Is the map good or not? That's all I care about. What? Yeah, I know. That's why I said it's a Roman thing. Trailer, they're not fancy. They're not gonna play around. They're just gonna do real cliche stuff. It's on the part that I'm like, they pulled a trailer. Hey, come on, man. You ain't need to do all this big ass, stupid ass. Man. Who likes that shit? I know a good chunk of the zombie community don't like that shit.
We're also introducing the Black Ops Authenticity Stamp System. This will give players a shareable code stating
You know it's
exactly
bad
what
when
was
you're
achieved
just like,
and with
fuck
what
it.
options.
We'll give 'em
As I'm sure you
stamps.
can imagine, this will help
That
third-party
they
high
did it
score
legit.
boards
That's-
and other kind of custom
Trearch just
competitions.
gave up right there.
No one likes cheats, especially me. On the
I guess
subject of
they know
custom
they don't match for the
competitions,
cheaters.
we're also introducing limited-time
won.
created challenges.
Lady McKendrick may be a the higher class
So
than
2
you
zombie
are
maps
used
for
to,
these
makes it
characters
wear.
at launch. Gonna be interesting.
Bruno, my
Should
French
be good.
friend.
some variety.
The lady will be so lost in my
So it
eyes
takes
and
a while
enthralled in
for
my
you to
tales.
get burned out before the DLC
She will not even
comes out.
notice when I make my move.
See, I like this one. Seems way more interesting.
Okay,
than the
I'm with you
previous.
so far, but
It really
Is that
should be
some
quite
liquid vanilla?
exciting.
Boom.
Thank you.
Road to release. Yeah. Right there's some blood vials on his back. You see that? I wonder if that's an Easter egg. He's trolling. This is where I got
Friends.
happy.
All the zombies news we have for you today.
Yeah, let's go.
That for the first time ever, we will launch with 3
Yay.
fully fledged, fully loaded
Yay.
zombie experiences on day 1.
If that's not worth $60, I'm not sure what is. That's $20 a map. That's like a paying for a
We've seen
DLC
a
at that
taste of what's
point.
ahead in our new story. But
And
let's
this
just
one's
take a
worth
trip back
fucking at least
through
40
the
bucks.
ether. The story
Better
of
have
4
grief
lost
mode, though.
souls trapped,
Better have grief mode. That's all I gotta fucking say.
desperate to break the cycle.
With PhD Flopper.
Here's a small peek of Black Ops
I'm gonna be
4's
pissed. This still makes me happy. I can't wait to see what the Easter eggs is gonna be like for this. Holy fuck. The graphics gonna be lit. This is so G. Glad they closed with this. It's still so G seeing it. Oh, I'm too much of a nerd for this. I play too much zombies to not be happy for that. Blood of the Dead. It's gonna be dope. Glad they brought the 4 back. That's gonna be the shit, man. I'm telling you, that's gonna be fire.
With Beanox.
Beanox! PC version ain't gonna suck, alright? You know, that's the Cliff Notes version. That's what they're saying. We worked with Beanox and these guys over at Blizzard. They said, you can go ahead and make a game like this and it won't suck this time.
Of the game
So,
is
they really wanted the
Black Ops
PC player
4
base
and
again.
Overwatch, which should be pretty amazing.
Trying to get that money. They need more sales. So they're appealing to them.
PC
Hey, we got some
players
extra
expect
budget
a
from
lot
not
of
making the
options. They
campaign.
like
What
to
should we do with
customize
it?
their gameplay experience
Well, let's make
exactly
the
how they
PC
want
version
it.
actually not suck. Oh,
At
there we go.
Beanox, we have a
Great,
long
great, great job.
history of PC development.
For the Black Ops games, we've always had dedicated servers, and this game is no exception.
Isn't that a
They
lie from what I've
provide
heard?
The perform
We are testing on the widest assortment of hardware possible to make sure the largest number of people can play and enjoy Black Ops 4.
Good.
We
good
really
job.
wanted to tighten up the...
Where you have to survive to be the last man standing.
Yeah.
A survival game with the best, most refined mechanics in the world.
What?
Our signature controls
That's a bit
and
saying
gameplay
much.
systems, and the kind of fast-paced action that only Call of Duty can deliver.
So you'll spawn in
All
and
the
die
biggest map that
instantly.
we've ever made. That's your favorite characters,
Yay.
your favorite weapons,
Hey.
and the most iconic parts of your favorite maps. And we're
Whoa.
putting them all in one place, a crazy collision of fun, and
sounds
then we're gonna let you
interesting.
navigate that world with land, sea, and air vehicles.
The vehicle aspect is what's really weird for COD. Like, that's gonna be
This is
super
something
interesting.
that you have not
'Cause
experienced
Fortnite don't even have
before.
vehicles. It's
Let's
just
keep
PUBG.
it rolling. That time that when you partnered up with Reznov for Revenge.
I thought Reznov was never real.
Your favorite zombies cast, weapons.
That's gonna be
and gear
dope.
too.
I'm just a
This
sucker
is
for
something
zombies.
totally new. This is doing Battle Royale the Black Ops way. This is Blackout!
I'm interested.
Look, I want to give a shout out to our friends at PlayStation. Thank you guys
Fuck.
so much. And thank you, PlayStation, for your partnership with Call of Duty. We're
What does that
excited
mean?
for what's ahead of us.
Partnership? Like
On
exclusives?
behalf
Question
of
mark?
everybody at Trearch
Assholes?
and all the developers, as well as Activision and our partners.
What about Xbox? What
A
about
massive
PC?
thank you.
You even went out of
Thank
your
you
way to make the game on
everyone
PC
here.
actually work
Thank
this
you
time.
for coming from far away.
So my thoughts on this is the multiplayer looks meh. It could be good. I'll give it a chance. I give Black Ops 3 a chance and still ended up not liking Black Ops 3, so I didn't care for Black Ops 2 and I thought Black Ops 1 was pretty good. So we'll see how this goes. Zombies looks really, the fact that they got Mob of the Dead this time with the Fab 4 will be amazing. The other two map, the boat map will probably be okay. The Roman one we can see. We gotta see what those characters are like, if they're hated like the characters from Black Ops 2 were hated. And Battle Royale, all this for 60 bucks, man. The Battle Royale mode, 3 zombie maps, an average multiplayer. Come on, that's a quality price right there. I mean, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, the graphics in this game definitely do look like the Black Ops 2. But I've just became used to that at this point. Watch when Black Ops 5 reveal comes. The graphics are just going to be phenomenal. And you're just going to be like, what the fuck was Black Ops 4 even thinking showing up in 2018 with this shit? Oh, and then shout out to John Connor. Again, glad they chose him. Glad to see John Connor back from the dead again, even though he had that single on back, which was really good too. It's also that fire. I don't know, Zach, you got any thoughts? Black Ops 4?
Locking targets.
What are your thoughts? Zach, what do you call it?